Hey guys, what I'm up to, I'm going to show you something about tapping, which is Faster EFT. And the reason I'm showing it to you is not as a magic quick fix, but as something that I learned for myself as I was going through deep anxiety in 2017 and 2018. And more so in 2016, it was really bad. I had a bit of a breakdown, which woke me up. And the interesting thing about waking up is that every time I think I'm awake, I go through layers and then I wake up a bit more. So I think the awakening process is never ending. I don't think it's a one-hit wonder, and I don't think that we can deal with all of our trauma all at once, like it's layers and layers, like you just didn't know that were there. So what I'm going to do is I want you to do, before I show you a little video that I'm going to share with you that I found something on YouTube came up earlier, a very short video, like less than 5 minutes. And what Greg Braden is talking about is how the shamans, if you ask them where their home is, it's in their heart. Like they'll say, it's the heart. And really that the way the body works is that the heart has sensors, and we hold stuff, not only in our mind, we hold it in the body. And we can see that, when people get uncomfortable or we become unwell, for instance, it's generally when our immune system takes a hit from emotional stress or worry or anxiety, that we're more prone to being unwell. So what we want to do is, particularly at this time, is to have a tool that's just going to alleviate some of the activation of cortisol and the fight, flight, freeze, fawn mode. And there are deeper levels to this, but this is a really simple tool. So what I want you to do with me is, just as you're sitting there, and I'm going to go quiet for a minute because I have to do this to explain to you. I did this with somebody the other night. We were working on some tapping. So what you would do is that you tap on your collarbone when I ask you to tap. But for now, what I'd like you to do is just sit with yourself, and I'm going to count to 10 on my fingers. You won't see me do it. And I want you to sit there, and I want you to think about just your body and how it's breathing right now, and just pick up all of that from here, through to your tummy. Just sense how you're breathing and what sort of flow it's at, okay? And this is a test, so the litmus test. So you're going to see something quite beautiful happen if you follow what I'm saying. So right now, just take a breath, just breathe normally, and just watch your breathing until I say stop. Okay, right, stop. Now, what I want you to do is to take 2 fingers, and I want you to tap. Doesn't have to be 2, it can be tap on around this area, which is also the heart, yeah? So I say the collarbone, but it can be the heart, because when we bend our arm, it naturally goes to here. So it can be on the heart. And what I want you to do is watch, and I'm going to do the same thing, go quiet for a little space of time, and watch what happens to your breathing. Right, now what you should have got from that is that you should have seen that the breath went far deeper into the abdomen, into the lower tummy. So when we do this, when we go into a fight, flight, freeze or fawn, when feel like we've got to be extra nice to somebody to get what we want, or, somebody's being horrible to us and we feel like we're on eggshells. If we tap, we're going to stop all of that. We're going to stop it right in its tracks. So I want you to do that if you go into anxiety or panic or self-doubt. And now I'm going to share my screen. And what I want you to do is I want you to go to this video. I'm going to put the link below, and it's called The Ancient Technique to Making Tough Decisions. So I'm going to click through this video to a point where he says, in the seat, so it will answer you in the way, so what he's saying about the heart, it will answer you in a way that will serve you. The brain, right brain, left brain, we've got all of this trauma going on, all of this worry about the future, all of our fears right now. You know, are we going to have a job? Are we going to be okay? You know, are we going to get COVID? Are we going to live? Are we going to die? We're in such a tough time, and we really need a lot of love right now. And, you know, there are, sadly, for some of us, we're not getting the love that we need, or the recognition we need, or, you know, the emotional support we need. And for some of us we are, and it's a mix, it's such a mix. Everybody's experiencing this totally differently. Some people are experiencing this and having the time of their lives, so to speak, you know, so in the sense that they're in the situation they want to be in. So each of us individually are experiencing, depending on our geographics, depending on our finances, depending on our work, so many different ways, and also our health generally as well. You know, so bless every single one of us at the moment. I've come out the other end of COVID after 30 days and 35 days. And I feel, you know, I feel alive, but I feel some sadness that I can't get on with my life, and that, you know, not everybody's available to me emotionally as they have been in the past. Some people have dropped off, and some new people have come in. I mean, life is just a mix, but so what I want you to see, that I just want you to watch this video, because it's going to link in with what I've just told you about the tapping. The other thing that I do as well is that I look at astrology charts to help heal, you know, people to understand their wounding from childhood. And where we look at that in a chart is to do with Chiron. Chiron is called the wounded healer. He was, you know, it's where the wound becomes our own medicine, and we get filled with wisdom, and we begin to help other people heal. So, you know, I've got a lot of knowledge to share. So at the moment I'm doing $20 on an hour on Zoom like this. You'd have a meeting with me, and we can look at various things, either a chart, or we can do some tapping on any situation you've got, or also talking about complex PTSD and trauma that you may have had that you want to clear up. So look below at my link, and I hope this has helped you. And if it does, if that breathing thing works and you see it, leave a comment below, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed as well. Catch you later. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you.